Did I hit it?
I mean, you're notorious for not.
Well, I see it says recording.
No, where?
Recording.
Yeah.
Pause or stop recording.
So I'm recording.
Yeah.
R-E-C.
Welcome to this week's CFSL in Shambles podcast.
Here we are with Arctic Knight 92. He is the head coach, founder of some team that's not really green. And, we're here to ask you questions.
All right.
We don't know nothing about the MAC. I'm not gonna lay low key. Like, I keep in touch with the MAC people and like anything new. So today I found out some things just from reading announcements and people talking, which I didn't know. But after today, I believe, they can only go to the MAC.
'Twas the week before the CFSL opening game, and JoJo has been lost ever since the funeral. He thought he had no support, so he went day after day after day after day, upset and frustrated, and he had no idea what to do. It was almost like he couldn't do it anymore. He almost gave up. Till one day, he had a huge idea. He thought about asking Juby again. But just like season 1, he didn't show up. He thought about asking Alan, who replied, and I quote, "You must be really scraping the bottom of the barrel if I am the one to keep people entertained." He thought about asking Squiddy, who responded that he just doesn't want to be on a podcast. He thought about asking Bang at Oklahoma State, who basically straight up ignored JoJo. Then, he thought about bringing back DW, even though he suffers from 56K internet syndrome. JoJo and DW joined forces again and called in a friend to join as their co-host for In Shambles Season 2.
Hello?
You hear me?
I hear you.
What's up, dude?
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You want to be on my show?
Yes, absolutely, dude.
Yay!
Welcome to this week's CFSL in Shambles podcast.
All right, everybody, welcome to season 2 of In Shape or In Shambles. Yes, we do have a new host. No, he's not dead, and he's ready for it. His name, Zach Davis, the Ohio State. I want to introduce myself, JoJo, the notorious strong safety at Nebraska with the best defense. I'm sorry, EMU, but listen, Miami, we're coming for you.
All right, well, I'm David Ware, the athletic director at Alabama, also middle linebacker. I'm sure people along through knows who I am. And, hey, let's get ready for season 2.
And I'm Zach, quarterback at Ohio State. They call me the GOAT. It's true, but I only play one game, so we'll see how that goes out.
Self-proclaimed, for the record, so no one gets confused.
I don't have to say it anymore. You know what I mean?
I literally was like, I'm pretty sure he's the only one who says that, but maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. But I do have a question for you. And I would love to get a new host involved on the first question, but I feel like David could really answer this question. if you are at NIU and this team literally, look, Fant took it from you. You know, they did have a quarterback get taken from them, but they replaced it with a quarterback that's just as good. They have my old defensive end, Andrews, 77. I mean, this team is stacked all around. Depth, everything. Do you hit the panic button right now, David? Or do you just go on and get ready for Texas A&M?
Well, the teammate was Joseph's, Aaron Joseph's, not Andrews.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I mean, experienced AD in the league in Pack. Look, his quarterback signed a couple hours before the game. So, I mean, does he even have his locker ready, let alone, game plan? So I think NIU is going to be fine. I think they're going to be very dominant. I think there's some other teams there, but no, you can't hit panic yet. You just have to get ready. They have a brutal start. They got Texas A&M, so hey, it's time to get to work, get to the lab, and get ready.
No, they definitely showed some sparks. Obviously, with the quarterback that signed hours before, it's almost like Kurt Warner in his first game after bagging groceries.
Yeah.
It's really the same bull. I think they showed some signs. I mean, they had a good passing game. Granted, the defense on the other team put some pressure on him, and they knew it. They took advantage of him. But what do you think, Zach? I know you're new to the league. I know you don't know. Trust me, I still don't friggin' know anything. Just tell me what you feel like watching that game. Do you think you would hit the panic button if you're an AD coach player?
As far as NIU, I would say no. I mean, like you guys just stated, a new quarterback. And it's not like they're playing some random team. They played Auburn, and I haven't seen them play, but I've been told in chat, Pack has his teams ready, and the Burr Machine, whoever that is.
Oh, come on now! None of that weird fetish stuff on here.
So I wouldn't be worried, man. You saw Wookie typing in chat. He's gonna get to work.
Yeah, I mean, Auburn is Auburn. Auburn's always going to be that New England Patriots of the CFSL. They're always going to be that, like, okay, like NIU had a hard battle. And I give credit to Wookie and their squad over there because they didn't back down. Even afterwards, they were like, oh, like, we still had this many sacks. We still did this. They did their job. And they're in the MAC. I mean, let's be real. If the MAC played Auburn today in real life, it would probably be about the same.
Right.
Yeah, they did well. But, hey, look, we all know, it's time for you to go to the bathroom. I mean, let's go ahead and take segment number 2 break because you've got to go to the bathroom, JoJo. You and your bladder, you can't control it. So go take your bathroom break so we can get into some more questions. How about that?
Sounds good, boss. I'll talk to you guys in a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our normally scheduled bathroom break. We apologize for the convenience, but JoJo will be back for segment 2 in just a moment.
Alrighty, JoJo finally finished back to the bathroom. 25 minutes, so who knows. Anyways, welcome back to In Shambles, everybody. This is segment 2, so we'll go ahead.
So JoJo, I got a question for you, my friend. Let's talk about Texas in 3 out of the last 4 games losing to Clemson. Now, if you look at the box score and you don't put a team with it, by the numbers, Texas should have won this game. They should have. They had 4 field goals in the red zone instead of touchdowns, and that right there would have been the difference to tie it. What does Texas need to do to get over this hurdle and be able to beat Clemson?
The number one thing that needs to happen, and this is going to be my non-joking opinion, they need to be more aggressive with Pepino. He is that team. I don't care about Fields. I don't care about Black. I don't care about Connor on the defense. Pepino is the Michael Vick of Texas. I'm sorry. Dude, all last season, he was the reason they made it as far as they did. Granted, they did have good plays all around, but Pepino he did it. He really did it. Honestly, can you disagree with me?
No, Pepino made all kinds of plays, man. He was the playmaker for him with his feet or with the throws. But and he had a good game. 33 of 44, 332 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. But he was sacked 6 times. He also ran the ball 19 times and got 61 yards. What more can a player do? He broke 3 tackles, but hey, here's what hurts him though: 1 interception and 1 fumble.
I mean,
that is kind of the difference right there,
Like you said field goals or touchdowns plus 2 turnovers. I mean, right there, I mean, it's self-discipline, all that. It's like, okay, do we get the 3 points or the 7? Do we let go of the ball and give it to them? I mean, they're not. If we were to say in shape or in shambles, I don't think they're even in shambles. I think they're in shape. I just know that if I were to play Juby, he would lose.
So the vice versa, real quick. What about where does that leave Clemson? Because they really didn't play good enough to win this game, really. I mean, Texas kind of lost it. I mean, not taking nothing away from Clemson, but looking at the numbers, their offense didn't move as much as it used to. Their defense gave up a lot of the yards.
We're not having double questions today. All I know is Clemson won the title. Clemson won the game. Go ahead, Zach. Ask the question.
Yeah. DW, I have a question. As you guys are rocking the US, I'm super salty. 497 rushing yards for USC. You're at the program where they ran it last year. Do you see this as a trend? I think it was brought up in the commentating, like people are going to start using it more. Do you see this as a one-type game sort of thing? Do you think it'll go well for them for the rest of the year?
I think it will go great. The difference in Alabama and USC running, of course, I didn't run at Alabama. Houston Freeman did. But USC's got the speed. And if you want the triple option, you have got to have that speed. And I think that speed makes it a difference maker. I believe these games are going to be consistent. And my prediction is at least one other team, if not 2 more teams, try to run the triple option next year because of the success that USC is having.
Gotcha. So I wasn't really here last year, so you said the quarterback made a big difference.
What did you say?
So I wasn't here last year when Bama ran it. Are you saying Squiddy at quarterback made a big difference?
We are not double questioning nothing in this segment. It does not matter. USC has proven to win 1 game. No offense, 1. Just like Nebraska has. It's 1 game. Talk to me week 3 or 4 when it's actually working, and then. I'm not going to get into this, but I think we just need a break because the triple option, some bum stuff, and I need to really think about this. But are we bringing back In Shape or In Shambles this year or what, guys?
Man, why would we not? I mean, it is the name of the show, right?
Okay.
In Shape or In Shambles? I mean, come on.
So we're gonna break here, David. When we get back, tell them the point system because this year is legit. I appreciate it.
Well, it is that part of the show. We find out who's in shape and who's in shambles. Let's go to the team now, find out the intriguing questions everyone wants to know.
All right, everyone. So here it is, our favorite segment of course, the In Shambles podcast. None other than In Shape or In Shambles. So here we go. Last year, JoJo couldn't keep up with anything, so we couldn't keep a point system. So we got a new person in here who's kind of like an intern to us and Zach, and he's going to keep up with the points. It's his job as an intern, plus sweep the floors, mop the floors. Stuff like that we need to have done around In Shape and In Shambles. And so the way the point system work is we have 2 people one person asking another person a question. The person not answering the question determines whether the person gets a point or does not get a point based on the response. So we're going to keep up, and at the end of the season, whoever has the most points isn't the loser. Pretty good, right?
Isn't the loser? No. I'm going to tell you right now, whoever is in first place, the bottom two people have to definitely get somebody a pack or something. I mean, we're talking like $7 here. We're not even
You're talking about CFSL violations.
I don't ban me.
All of you! You're all banned! Banned, 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 banned!
For the record, I do not condone this message. Let it be heard.
All right, David, go ahead, ask.
All right, all right, Zach. So you weren't with us for last season,
Right.
but you saw week 1. All last season, I think Nebraska scored 75 points. Well, in week 1, they scored 76. Are they in shape or in shambles?
You're fired.
Good, and I'm happy to be. No, they played a MAC team. No disrespect to EMU, but you can really see the difference between the power conferences and the MAC, I guess you could say. If I had to pick based off week 1, obviously in shambles, because that's wasn't that.
I love it. You get to stay on for another episode just because of that answer.
Thank you.
I don't want to give a point, but I'm not going to take a point. So we're going to start even because next week I get double points or something. That's all I'm saying. So we're going to go to straight 0. Zach, I'm not against you. EMU, I agree. They're a little roster. I think they had some – I mean, dude, they came out and scored 3 points after our 7, and I'm like, oh, shoot. But 0 points for me.
And look out for EMU. They've added some more players, so no disrespect to them. They're going to make some noise still, but anyhow, got to give the respect where it's due.
Agreed. So David, I'm a little stat guy. So Tanner Jones, Michigan.
I remember him fondly.
So 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, under 200 yards passing. Maybe he had a few yards rushing. I don't remember, but won the game. Now we remember him last year. Is he in shape or is he in shambles? Now he played a MAC team.
New scheme. They did play a MAC team. Allen is working on a few things there, and, I think we're going to see the Michigan that we expected to see last year. I think really you want to look for a quarterback who's going to be efficient. You don't have to have a quarterback have 500 yards because in those 500 yards, you're liable to have 3 interceptions trying to gut for those 500 yards. So really he was actually pretty efficient. I think he did good, and I think he's going to continue to thrive under that game plan, which he should have had last year. So he is in shape, and watch out for Michigan.
For sure. Yeah, and they looked good as well. Their defense was dominant, so I think that'll definitely help them out moving forward.
Well, are we giving him the point? Is that what you're saying? I don't comprende ese.
I would give them the point for sure.
Damn it.
So that officially puts me in the lead. I'm the all-time leader, the official all-time leader in points for in shape or in shambles. Just for the record.
Well, Zach is going to ask fudge muffins. Dang. Zach is going to have to
you.
I don't want him to ask me, though.
He's going to have to ask you so you get an opportunity to get a point.
I don't want
to hear you cry about losing, okay? I want you to get your opportunities.
I'm just so used to losing, but go ahead.
I know. You're at Nebraska.
Ow. Nice.
Let me just have
nothing but respect to Nebraska. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, are you ready, JoJo?
Unfortunately.
So, Notre Dame, you got a conflict of interest there, but no disrespect to UM, but they won pretty against them, 47-17. Do you see Notre Dame doing well, winning out this year? Are they in shape or in shambles?
Well, if there's one thing I've learned, their AD, Jeff, knows what he's doing. This dude literally took me under his wing when I came.
Yes.
He knows what he's doing. He has my wife helping, has KS3, has the new offensive coordinator, Stetson. I mean, dude, you watch that game. Miami was a playoff team last year. They were a playoff. I mean, you could sit there and say they were a competitive playoff team. I 100%
Yeah, last year.
Huh?
Last year.
Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to say that Notre Dame. Are you asking me if Notre Dame's in shape or in shambles?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Have you seen their overall record? They don't lose. They're
Okay,
100% in shape, and I'm giving you that friggin' point.
Cool.
You should have asked if Miami was. You made a lot of great points there, JoJo, about Jeff. He is a great guy, and he finds ways to make things work, even if you don't see an exhibition game. So I'm gonna give you a point there, JoJo.
But he's a rookie. I mean, this kid Zach, we like him. Don't act like he's here, but I like him. He's gonna ask these rookie questions, and I'm used to this. I mean, we had that other guy. So I mean, anything beats that other guy.
Yeah. And so, but it's just Zach. That's his name, though. He has to go by just Zach.
So that is
kind
not happening. But all right, Zach, go ahead. Bring us into the call out, buddy.
It is time for the call out in the CFSL in Shambles podcast.
All right, guys, here we go. We are at the end of our show. I'm about to friggin' go. My name is JoJo. I'm not rhyming. But
and you can't flow.
56K modem.
No, that's my battery going dead.
All right, well, we guess
that's
we know
my battery going.
New host is. So, Zach, DW. Let's thank the people who helped us. Amy, obviously, we know the commissioner, Mike, David, Pack, Allie. I hate Park 717. I don't really care for anybody at OSU. I mean, anybody else you guys can thank, just bring it on.
I just want to thank all the coaches at Alabama, all the staff at Alabama, and man, all the people who are really buying into who are buying into this league this year. We got so many new people that are really buying in, and it's going to be fun. I hope you guys enjoy the show. I hope you guys like and subscribe so that you can see every time we do a new show, every weekly podcast. And, hey, look, we love your ideas, so let us know what you got.
For real.
Yep. Shout out to the Ohio State staff. We suffered a rough week 1 game, but, that's why I brought some Denny's to the guys. I bought a couple bangs over to, cheer the guys up. So we're going to be ready for Ohio.
Is that why you're wearing a USC jersey? Inquiring minds want to know how you're going to support Ohio, but wear a USC jersey.
I got respect for my man Thrasher Bangs. I got to show respect.
We need to come up new season, new rule. What are we going with here? Because obviously we don't want the same people on the show. We have to have the women at some point. The women are automatic. They're rule number 1. At some point that happens.
That's what Zach is for, right? I thought.
Oh,
the ladies' man. But
That's-
what were we going for? We can copycat rules. I mean, what are you guys thinking? Go ahead, Zach. I want you to give us a rule.
Well, I think this one's pretty easy, not to call out your own teammate.
Yep, 100%. I agree.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
We'll go with obviously women takeover, and then you can't call out your own teammate. So Zach, nobody from OSU. Who we calling out this week?
Man, I'd like Pickler in here, man. Not only is he a good dude, but he brings a lot of good vibes. Chat. He also did beat me last week, so we might need to bring a roll in for that. But besides,
Well,
cool, man.
David, tell Kickler who's coming.
Man, he better get here. He better get here, man.
I mean, he did beat Ohio State. He's better, so maybe he's better on the show than this guy.
Maybe.
All right, guys. David, Zach, appreciate it. Nebraska, Ohio, Ball State, every MAC team, everybody, thank you. We really, really appreciate it. If you guys have anything to say it now.
Man, y'all just have a fun season. It's week one's over with. Everyone watch and get ready because it's only going to get more intense as we get closer to the playoffs. But have fun with it, man. Have fun.
For sure. Yeah, have fun, guys. It's going to be a great season.
And we are looking for an intern for a third host, so anyone knows anyone.
Me, so I can filter them through, okay?
Oh, I didn't know you were still here. I thought we already booted you. My bad.
The end.
No, don't touch me there. No, don't. Hey, whoa. Hey, I am sick of you disrespecting my no square. This elevator is my no square. No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.